The first card you have, your past, is the I nearly said the Knight of Wands. Why did I say that? Because I'm looking at the Knight of Wands down there. The King of Wands. I thought I'd gotten over these noises. Now they're starting again. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, the King of Wands. So he's obviously, this king's sitting there. He's obviously hesitating. He's ready to get up. He's got his wand. Looks like a walking stick. And he wants to get up. But he's not quite getting up yet. I think I'm just getting this sense that you wanted to do something, you're wanting to do something, you were wanting to do something, but you're being stopped. Not because you wanted to stop, you weren't stopping because of what you wanted. This is someone else who was stopping you. That's what I'm seeing. I'm actually seeing a promise. Now, I think someone might have made a promise to you, and I think maybe they went back on that promise, or maybe they told you they were going to do something or say yes to something, and then they changed their mind and they said no. It might have been something like that. Sorry about that noise. Yeah, so this king really, really wants to get up. He wants to walk, as you can see, but he's hesitating. So, yeah, let me just have a think about this. Yeah, I'm seeing some sort of official document around this. I think someone might have been trying to leave your name off something or leave you out of something, if that makes sense. It's like an official document. I don't know if this is like a passport, or is this like something that you should have signed your name on, some kind of contract or something like that. I feel that I have to tell you really strongly, don't let whoever this is push you out of something or stop you from doing something. Stand up for yourself, because this king is not standing up and he wants to. This is about you standing up for yourself. Someone's trying to leave you out of something and they shouldn't be doing that. You have a right to be doing what you want to do. I'm seeing that very clearly now. It took me a while to see kind of what this was. So, whatever you do, don't sign anything you don't want to sign, that you're not 100% happy to sign, and don't leave your signature or your name off something that you want to be on either. I think that someone thinks that they have all the say and you don't. You do have a say. You're very powerful. You're more powerful than you think you are. So stay really, really strong around whatever this is. Dig your heels in. Make sure that you get what you think you should be getting. Don't let anyone, tell you to accept what you don't want to, or tell you to do what you don't want to, or tell you that you shouldn't be doing something. I'm really seeing that very, very, very strongly. Stand up for yourself against someone who wants to leave you off something, and this is something official. If that resonates with you, please listen to that. The next card you have your past is the Empress. Yeah, this Empress is so beautiful. I love her. Okay, so this is about a love situation. I think there might actually be two people who have feelings for you. One person, someone from your past, who still has feelings for you. Very strong feelings. And there's someone around you now who has strong feelings for you as well. Now, the person who's around you now, I'm getting this feeling that they're loving you and they're caring for you in a kind of a protective way, in a very nurturing way. They're giving you a lot of care in that way, or that's what they want to do. Either they're doing it or that's what they want to do. Now, for you, obviously this is really lovely, really beautiful, and you love that and you really do appreciate that. I am getting a sense of uneasiness around this kind of care that's coming for you. I think maybe in your past, when you were growing up, you might have missed out on that kind of nurture or that kind of care. Maybe when you're a child, maybe when you're a teenager, growing up at some time, you missed out on some kind of nurturing. So when this comes into you from this person, it feels a little bit strange to you. It feels a little bit foreign to you. And it's hard for you to embrace. You understand that you want to embrace it, that you can see that they care about you and you appreciate that. But it does feel a little bit strange. The other thing I'm getting around this is a little bit of a sense of insecurity coming from them. And they might be picking up on this strange feeling that you're having around the way they're nurturing you. And that might be what's making them feel a little bit insecure. So they might be holding back on this. They might be having this insecurity, or they were, and I think they still are now. And they're not saying anything about this. That's what I'm seeing around this. But they have a lot of... they instinctually want to take care of you. They want to nurture you. They're a very nurturing person. They might be a parent as well. That's what I'm getting in that card. So if you're feeling a little bit strange, something's not quite right around them, that's what they're feeling. They're feeling a little bit insecure because they feel that you're not quite reacting in the way that they want to when they're caring for you and nurturing you. That's what I'm seeing in that card. So the last card you have your past is the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, this is the independent card. So yeah, they might be feeling that you don't want their love, you don't want their care or their nurturing. They see you as being independent, wanting to be by yourself. And I think also it's partially because of that, but it's also because of you are, or you have been, and you probably still are, very, very busy, very preoccupied with work, with a lot of other things. You had a lot on, you still do, I think. And they're feeling a bit of a distance as well. So that might be adding to this insecurity that they're feeling. You also had a few money worries around you. I think you're working and working and thinking, I just can't get ahead. I can't get ahead. I'm working. That's the feeling I'm getting. And this is the card of abundance, of achievement, of having money around you, of being comfortable, all of that kind of thing. So this is telling me that these money worries are going to end. They're going to go away for you. There's an opportunity ahead of you, I think. And I think this could be around... I think this is around something you used to do in your past. I'm seeing you using skills from your past to kind of, using these skills for this opportunity that I'm seeing in your future, if that makes sense. You're not going to do what you used to do totally, but you're going to use some of those skills for this opportunity in your future. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to articulate what I'm seeing. So, if you do take up this opportunity, which I really, really, really think you should, it's a fantastic thing. Your money's definitely going to improve for you. There's going to be a lot of hard work to get you to where you want to go, a lot of hard work. So you're going to be even more preoccupied, and this person might feel even more of a distance because of that. But that's going to help your money. That's going to really improve your money. There's so much abundance around this card. That's what I'm seeing there. So the first card you have your present is the Queen of Cups. So, yeah, I'm seeing a few different things. This is this person from your past that I was seeing in the Empress card that still has feelings for you. This is what they're doing. They're sitting there looking at their cup, looking at their emotions, thinking, oh, I still really care for them. I still really have feelings for them. I can't tell them, though. I'm not going to express that. She has a lid on her cup, so she's keeping a lid on things. So this person would not tell you how they're feeling. I think they're a very proud person. So even if you call them tomorrow and you said, hey, how are you? They say, I'm fine, everything's great. They wouldn't tell you this is how they're feeling, but actually what's happening is they're struggling. They're struggling a lot to move on. They really are struggling. They're really in their feelings, but they're not telling anyone. You're the last person they tell, actually. I'm also seeing creativity in this card, and I think this might be about this opportunity again that I was seeing. I'm seeing creative thinking, and I'm also seeing technology merging with creativity. So you might have had some kind of technical skill that you're going to use in this new opportunity. I don't know if that makes sense. I am seeing technology and creativity together. So when this opportunity comes, don't put it off. I'm seeing that's a message in this card as well. I'm seeing a little bit of procrastinating and a little bit of being afraid of the opportunity. There's a cliff behind this queen. It's flat, it's leveled, but it's on a higher level than the Queen. It's on a higher level than where she's sitting. She's not looking at the level. She's not looking up and saying, oh, that's another level. I need to jump up onto that higher level. No, she's looking at her cup. She's sitting there. She's procrastinating. She's not moving. She's not doing anything. And, she has all this water around her as well. She's all this water around her, and it's kind of the tide's coming in around her and she's not moving. So if she doesn't move, she'll be drowned. So don't do this. Jump up on this higher level. Take this opportunity when it's there. Please, please do this. It's going to be a bit scary. You're going to feel a bit uneasy. It's going to be hard to climb up on. It's hard to climb up a cliff, but this is what you need to do to get you on that level. So please don't worry about the hard work. Just take one step at a time and do what you need to do to get there. Please do this. It's a good thing. You'll look back. Once you're up on the hill, you'll look back down and you'll say, look at where I was and look at where I am. That's what I'm seeing in that card. The next card you have for your present is the Ten of Wands. Again, same thing. Hard work. There is hard work involved in this opportunity, but it's going to be worth it. It's going to be well worth it to get to where you want to go. This man's walking toward his home. He's walking toward a house. That's where he wants to go. So yeah, hard work, all of that, that's there. Don't shy away from it. Don't procrastinate. Please do it. Please do this. So the last card you have your present is the Five of Wands. Again, I'm seeing this is about this. I know this is all about the same thing, about this opportunity. I'm seeing this very strongly. This really good opportunity is going to be around you. Now, there's competition in this card. There might be a lot of people trying out for this opportunity. There might be a lot of people at this job interview. It might be an audition. It might just be a lot of people trying out for whatever this is. There's a lot of activity going on in this card. But if you look at it, no one's standing out above anyone else. There's no focal point in this card. If you look at all the other cards, there's a focal point. There's a person at the focal point, or there's something at the focal point. And these cards are based on, they weren't made at the time, but they're based on Renaissance Italy, when, art was at its peak and all of that. And Leonardo da Vinci was around, and, all of those people, Michelangelo and everyone like that. And in the paintings of that time, especially, well, all of them really, but if you look at Leonardo da Vinci, for example, all of his paintings are based on a triangle. On the trilogy, on a triangle, and there's a center point. For example, if you can put in your head the painting of the Last Supper, Christ is in the center. He's the focal point, and then the disciples go down the side. So he's at the center. And at this card, nobody's at the center. Nobody's taking charge. Everyone's all kind of messing around. No one is standing out as being at the focal point. This is telling me that you have to stand out. This is where your hard work comes in. You have to stand out above all of these other people. What I'm seeing as well is, I don't know if this is going to make sense or not, but this is what I'm seeing. A lot of these people are going to have the same qualifications. They're going to have the same everything on paper. You're going to have to stand out on a human level. You're going to have to stand out in the way that you relate to people, in the way you speak to people, connect with people, talk with people. You have to be interesting. You have to relate to them. You have to be human. A lot of people in this thing are going to come along and say, I achieved this, I did this, I got my resume. Look, it says I got this qualification, I did this, I went this, I worked here. You're going to have more than that, and you can. You have an amazing personality. You know how to talk. You're really good with people. So you're going to be able to do this. You're going to be able to talk to these people and say, hey, I feel like this, I do this, and they're going to say, oh, I really relate to that. I really connect with this person. That's what's going to get you over this hurdle. That's what's going to make you stand out above everyone else. So that's what you're going to have to work on. That's what you're going to have to work on to talk when you, or in this interview or whatever this says. I hope that doesn't sound too crazy. That's just what I was seeing with that, and I hope that made sense to you. So the first card you have for your future is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, again, you have the ability to do a lot more than you think. Don't be nervous, don't be afraid, don't shy away from this. You might be thinking, I'm not a people person. I don't have a big personality. You don't have to have a big personality. You don't have to be a big loud person. I'm not a big loud person. I'm a quiet person. But when I do these readings, I don't know what happens. I go on and on. Yes, like I am now. So connect with someone. All you need to do is connect. That's all you need to do. Focus on connecting. Focus on connecting. You're way more capable than you think. You really do have the abilities to stand out over all of these other people. I'm seeing that very, very clearly. You really, really do. The next card you have for your future is the Page of Cups. Right, so I think this is about this person who's around you, this romantic connection that I was seeing in the Empress card. Now, again, they're a kind person, they're a nurturing person. They're also a very, very complicated person. I think they've been through a lot. Again, I'm seeing a parent. They may or may not be a parent, or they may have been caring for someone. If they're a single parent, or that's coming out that they might be a single parent, they've been through a lot in their lives. That's what I'm seeing. Now, they might try to mask all of the heavy things they've been through, being a joke, making fun of things like this page in this card. He's a bit jokey. They're actually a very, very deep, very, very complex person. They're a very deep thinker. Sometimes they're an overthinker. And that's probably why I was picking up that they were a little bit anxious about the connection between you. I think what's going to happen is they're going to try to approach you. They're going to want to have a very serious talk with you about their feelings, about their insecurities, about a lot of quite deep things. And I think what's going to happen in this talk or this meeting is, what's really standing out to me is that they're going to want to be heard. They want to be heard and they want to be understood. There might be a lot that you might have been skimming over. There might have been times where, because you've been so busy, they might have said something to you like, oh, I really want to talk to you. I'm really, really worried about this. And you might have said, okay, well, that's fine, whatever. I'm busy. I'll get back to you later. Or you might have been texting them, giving them a brief answer, and they might have wanted a more detailed answer. All sorts of little things have been kind of bothering them. So really listen to them. What's standing out to me here is you need to listen to them. Really listen. They need to be heard. They need to be listened to when they come and have this talk with you. Set some time aside. Don't be preoccupied. Don't go do other things. Sit down, give them your full attention, and really listen. Really listen to them. That's what I'm seeing now. So the last card you have for your future is the Knight of Wands. Yes, again, some of the things they try to say to you in this conversation might seem as if they're accusing you. They might be saying, I just feel like you can't listen to me, and I'm just worried that you're this and that you don't. They're not trying to accuse you. They're just trying to make you understand how they feel. That's all they're doing. So try not to jump in and talk over them. If they say, well, I feel like maybe you've been a little bit like this, don't say, no, I haven't, no, I haven't, no, I haven't. Don't jump in and do that like this knight jumping up and down on this horse. Don't do that. Sit back, take your time, give them your full attention. If you want to jump in and say something, don't do it. Hold back. Think about it. Think about what you have to say. Calm down. Think very carefully. They need to be listened to. Again, that's the big message there. So don't be tempted to jump in and jump over what they're saying. That's what I'm seeing there. They're a very deep person and they love you and they care for you very deeply. And this is the kind of person who you want to stick to. You don't want to lose this person. That's what I'm seeing there again.